Ben Simmons and the Sixers are in the news again. We'll talk about it and his status of playing this weekend or ever playing for the Sixers ever again right after the bumper. What's good people? Jeff Lightsey Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and notification bell because we upload every single day. Today, we are here talking about Ben Simmons once again. And honestly, it's like hilarious, but still kind of annoying at the same time to still be talking about Ben Simmons, still be talking about Ben Simmons as a member of the Philadelphia 76ers, still talking about Ben Simmons and his distractions to the team, although the Sixers did get their first win of the season this week, and Ben Simmons was expected to return to the team and play this Friday in a home game for the Sixers, but that does not look like it's going to happen. This comes after Simmons came to the facility. He wasn't supposed to practice because the team didn't have practice today, but he was supposed to partake in some on-the-court workouts with the Sixers to kind of get him amped up, get him ready, because, you know, he missed most of training camp. He got kicked out of his last practice he was in. They try to see where he was at physically before their first game, before his first game this Friday. And that didn't happen because Simmons came to the facility, took his COVID test, and then complained of back tightness and basically said, I'm hurt. Call me out on it. Went and got evaluated for his back and then was sent home. And so now it doesn't look like he is going to play for the 76ers this week. And I don't know if it's for the foreseeable future. Here's a tweet sent out by Shams Charania, one of the top NBA reporters in the league. It says, sources, Sixers All-Star Ben Simmons is currently not mentally ready to play for the team and was receiving treatment on his back due to ramp-up process. He will miss Friday's home opener versus the Nets and is not expected to play for an undetermined period. And so what does all of this mean? What does all of this say? What are our conclusions? Our conclusions are, what the hell are the Sixers doing? Now they look just as silly as Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons had a holdout. Ben Simmons demanded to be traded as soon as the season was over, according to reports. After the playoff loss to the Atlanta Hawks, Ben Simmons basically flew out to LA and told everybody that was worth telling that I do not want to play for the Philadelphia 76ers. So their season ended, right? Their season ended during the summer. Season ended in what, May? In April? Somewhere around there? This is now October, late October at that. So from April, May, let's just give it May because I think it was May. So from May to October, the Sixers had 5 months to trade Ben Simmons. Now I get it. You want to get the most value for an all-star guard with 4 years left on his deal and is only 25 years old. I completely understand that. But at some point, it's time to move on. If the man doesn't want to play for your franchise, I'm not telling you to trade him for a soup sandwich, right? To trade him for, pennies on the dollar. But at some point, a CJ McCollum package from the Blazers, it's worth it. If teams aren't willing to give up Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard or whoever, then getting some nice pieces in return is worth it. It's better than having this happen. The Sixers have a really, really good Eastern Conference championship type team, right? They have a team that could potentially end up in the finals. They have a really, really good team with a really, really good player in Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid is a guy who's injury prone. Joel Embiid is a big man with feet and back problems. That means he's not going to have a 20-year career. He's not going to have a 15-year career. He's going to have, this is his window right now. His greatness is right now. So therefore, you need to add the complementary pieces as quickly as possible to try to get a championship or two or however many out of Joel Embiid before his body finally breaks down on him. I mean, I hate to say it, knock on wood, I don't want it to happen, but it's already happening. Like, I'm not breaking news here. I'm just stating the facts. And so with those being the facts and Ben Simmons not wanting to be there also being a fact, then it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Trying to embarrass him and make him feel embarrassed in front of the Philadelphia 76er fans, that obviously isn't working. Now, granted, you can be like, well, Ben Simmons, it's his fault that they're in this situation because he didn't play great. Absolutely 100% right. I agree with you. Ben Simmons let his team down by not improving throughout the season, passing up on layups, not getting a jump shot, not even attempting jump shots, and not developing his game for 5 years. You're never going to hear me defend him on that. But if the man wants to be traded, the man wants to be traded. If the man vows to never play for your organization again, then you need to take him up on that. You need to go ahead and move on, especially when your team is this good. Your team is good. Your team is good. I get it. He's under contract. I get it. You want him there. I get it. I swear I do. But your team can really win. We don't know what's happening in Brooklyn. Kyrie's not there. Kevin Durant, knock on wood. James Harden, knock on wood, have injury history. Anything can happen there. Milwaukee's a really good team. But you want your full best versus their best and let the chips fall where they may. At least have the opportunity and not the distractions to try to make that happen. That's all I'm saying. At least give yourself the opportunity by getting rid of Ben because he don't want to be there. Bring in some assets, whether it's draft picks, a couple of veteran players, or some complementary pieces, defensive guys, shooters, whatever, and make a run for it, man. Make a run for it. But you got to get this man out of the building. I mean, he's allegedly practicing, refusing to go into drills, allegedly having cell phones in his pockets. Like, come on, man. Like, this does nothing for a team that has championship aspirations. It does nothing for a team that has championship aspirations. Now, if you were the Houston Rockets or the Orlando Magic or some team that don't have a chance at hell doing anything, I get it. Just string this out as long as you want. But the Sixers have a really good roster. You got Tobias Harris. You got Tyrese Maxey, who I think will have a breakout season because I love the pick when the Sixers got Maxey in the 20s of the draft that he came out in. I said, that guy, I watched Tyrese Maxey. He's going to be a really, really good NBA player. You got Maxey. You got Tobias Harris. You got Joel Embiid. You drafted my guy from WKU, Charles Bassey. He might not make a great impact this year as a rookie, but I like him. I like the size that you have. I like the skill that you have. Get rid of Ben. Bring in some assets, make the team better, and go on, man. Like it's time to end this. It's time to get this over with. My name's Jeff Lightsey Jr. Those are my thoughts on the Ben Simmons Philadelphia 76ers. Yes, Ben Simmons is wrong, but now the Sixers are starting to get it wrong. Daryl Morey, you're looking pretty bad here too. You're looking just as bad as Ben at this point. At this point, it's time to just move on. Hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter at JLighty7. I post content on there every single day. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Peace.